First things first, Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm your host, BC.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm Aladar.
Okay, hold on. I fucked up. Hold up. First off, Happy New Year's. Second, welcome to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, BC.
I'm Aladar.
Happy New Year's, I am the Savage.
Happy New Year's, I'm Solo Jones.
And Happy New Year's, I'm False Convoy.
And y'all know what time it is. We did this last year. Clearly enough, it's a theme. Top 5 figures of the year. So that means figure appreciation will be getting skipped over entirely. But I will be mentioning real quick, we're not going to just immediately jump into number 1 because we're doing honorable mentions this year. I don't fully remember we did that last year.
No.
We didn't? Okay, then yeah, no. So we didn't do that last year. We're doing it this year because I know some people actually genuinely wanted us to do that, and we didn't. So anyways, moving on. This is going to be our top 5 figures of the year. So obviously, as host privilege, I will be going last. So in this particular regard, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to have... Which one of you guys would like to go first? Because whoever goes first, I will decide who goes next afterwards.
I'm good with anyone going first, honestly.
Same.
I say we have Solo go first so that way we can get his face cam stuff out of the way.
The what?
Well,
okay,
So,
you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have False go first. You good with
Okay.
that?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
All right,
All right,
number
boys.
5.
All right. Number 5. Starting off with a fucking banger. All right, we got Beast Machine's Primal Prime.
Oh, nice!
Shit is fucking
God.
beautiful. This is one of those ones I thought I was never going to get at a good price. And luckily, though, my buddy down at the flea market, he had one. And he gave me a killer deal, $150 for this bad boy. Usually like $300 on aftermarket. And I was like, fuck it. You know, what am I gonna do? And it is just pure beauty right here. I mean, like the chrome and everything. It goes so fucking hard. Absolutely love this thing.
So that's number 5. Oh shit!
Are the big armor pieces that go on his forearms that you got pegged onto his shoulders clear plastic?
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Okay.
They have opaque plastic connectors, so they're not like prone to breaking.
Okay.
So
All right. So since Waltz went first, we're gonna go backwards to make it easy. So Solo, you are next.
Right, I think I'm going to come out with at number 5. I think this year is going to be the G.I. Joe Retro Collection Stinger.
nice.
I showed this off a couple of weeks ago in one of the figure appreciation, and it is a nice, solid reissue of the original Stinger Jeep from 1985. The plastic does feel a bit cheapy, more because it's the more modern plastic, but still, on the whole, a solid toy. But I think what lets it down, in my opinion, is while the figure, the included Stinger driver, is nice, it's got the modern Cobra Trooper knees. He cannot bend his knees past that point.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's a bit of a hindrance there.
Yeah, but other than that, solid.
Okay.
Number 5.
Good pick. So
Okay.
next up,
Next up is the Savage.
all right.
Dance monkey.
So for my number 5, I decided to go with something simple. I couldn't really recall what I had bought in this year. And looking through my searches, I apparently didn't buy as much this year. Surprisingly enough, actually. So I went with something I think I got this year, quick off the top of my head. For number 5, Lost Galaxy Blue, also known as Ginga Blue, from the Lightning Collection.
Awesome figure. Great figure. Honestly, great pick as well.
Yes, very good
Yeah.
pick.
His joints are still fucking tight though. Holy shit.
Well, how often
Wait,
do you
that's
mess with
just-
them?
Oh. Not often, actually. But I'm actually just now noticing. Hold on. Gently.
Don't push it.
He's gonna break
I'm
it.
not pushing you, shush. I'm not Aladar here, okay? Come on. I don't know how this appears. Okay, that's not good at all. Right where the rotation part connects to the leg. I don't know if I'm
Pin?
just... No, not a pin, but... like it connects to the kneecap.
Okay.
It might be a stress mark. And I have not been
Yeah,
moving this
that's
guy
been
at
happening
all.
a lot. That's normal. Just whatever you do, don't crank the knees too much, and you'll be fine.
I mean, as far as I know, I'm going to be using this part of the joint, so who cares?
Still, good pick.
All right, Aladar, you're up. Number 5.
My number 5 this year is Black Series Mandalorian Ahsoka Tano.
Nice.
Badass.
Uh-huh. I picked her simply because she's my favorite Jedi in the Star Wars universe, and this looked like a cool figure of her to grab. I have not seen her appearance in The Mandalorian, but I'll say this figure captures Rosario Dawson quite well. I love her. And
Aladar.
she looks... Let me say this real quick. She looks especially good with a Darth Vader. Now, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say it was Aladar. You should know this better. She's no Jedi. No,
She's a great
okay.
Jedi.
Bro, you gotta watch the Mandalorian bit with her in it. It is phenomenal, dude. Like,
So my turn. Number 5. My number 5 pick is one of the things that I got at TFCon because we had a blast. We actually got to see Mr.
False.
Convoy there too. It was honestly a blast at the time.
Yeah.
It was Aladar's first time going to a con, and he hates me because now he wants to go back.
Bastard.
So with that said, because Aladar was also really awesome about it, and we worked out a deal that is very much appreciated on his behalf as well as mine, we have ourselves Mastermind Creations Ocular Max Medikits, aka MP Scale First Aid. And I got to say, this figure is fantastic. It doesn't quite really do it for me paint-wise, but where it absolutely kills it, I mean, you can see it right there. Look at how articulated this thing is. It's got
He's
double
pretty.
jointed elbows, ball joint, and hinge at the neck. Freaking clicky ab joint. Like, just, I cannot praise this figure enough. It's so good. And just, I wish that third party did not take super long to get their figures out because I need to see the rest of this team together. So yeah, that's my number 5 for my top 5 figures of the year. So, Mr. False, you ready?
all right, yes, we are on to an absolute banger now. A gift from my lovely mother for Christmas this year, something I was so excited to get, is Splendid Convoy, aka Rid 01
Damn
Sam's Club
it.
exclusive Yellow Optimus. And it is just so beautiful to finally have this in person. And I'm a slut for the Primus Vanguard, and this is just awesome. Only canonical female version of Optimus as well, which is really cool. To my knowledge, the only female to transform would ever reach the rank of Convoy, so that's pretty fucking sick. And it is just beautiful. I like this mold. Looks fantastic. I've always loved this one. My Car Robots Fire Convoy is one of my all-time favorites, and this just takes it to a whole new level. I'm a bitch for the obscure, and this is just so fucking obscure, and I absolutely love it. One of my grail pieces, and I feel so good to finally have it, and it's just phenomenal.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, Solo, you're next. Number 4, let's go.
And to be honest, I think you're going to see a bit of an ongoing theme with what I've picked for number 4. And we're going to get a twofer this time. We're going to get another twofer. It is the G.I. Joe Retro O-Ring Duke versus Cobra Commander 2-pack.
Ooh, very
That's
nice.
pretty cool.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
They look amazing.
This Cobra Commander, it's a redo of the 1982 figure. He looks more cartoon accurate than his other counterparts, especially down to the silvered visor. And Duke, we get the classic G.I. Joe cartoon laser rifle, the helmet, and the jetpack, so you can have him flying around like the start of the G.I. Joe movie, where they're having a big fight around the Statue of Liberty.
Awesome.
So, yes, pick these up on Hasbro Pulse. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it, in my opinion.
Very nice.
That's really cool, actually. I really like those.
All right. Savage.
I thought there was going to be a bid for that. I wore that for like 2 moments now. For my fourth one, what I was going to say was In Space Black.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Very nice. Funny enough, I think you picked 2 figures from the same exact wave.
I'm pretty sure I did because it's him, blue, and SPD green. The main 3 you would see of the wave.
And then that's it. You don't have a Tanga, do you?
No,
Okay, that's the only figure from that wave you're missing.
I don't really care for monsters, so meh.
You're a monster for that. Anyways, Aladar, you're up.
My number 5 needs no introduction. That's all I can really say. Yeah, my number 4, sorry. But he needs no introduction.
Oh, hell yeah.
I cannot believe that's at number 4. Oh my god, I thought for sure he'd be higher.
The main reason he's on this list is because I appreciate the fuck out of the fact that the Savage went to the lengths that he did to get me this. Thanks a lot, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Titan Metroplex.
Yeah,
I need to get one of those.
he's amazing.
It's honestly pretty good, all things considered. TJ. Anyway.
Moving on.
Anyways, moving on. I'm not trying to throw shade. I swear to God, that was just a joke. My number 4. This is gonna tickle the Gundam fans quite a bit. So, if you're a Gundam Wing fan, I kind of feel like you already know where I'm going with this. Because honestly, Wing has been killing it with the high grades lately. So if you're thinking I was gonna say Shenlong, let that dream die. Because it's Death Scythe all the way.
Yeah, Death Scythe, baby. Let's go.
High grade Death Scythe takes number 4 for me this year, entirely because of the fact that this build feels so good. The actual finished kit looks absolutely amazing. And the fact that even though I have never fully watched Gundam Wing all the way through, the few times I did sit down and watch a couple episodes, this design does it for me. So the fact that I got not just the master grade out of it, but also this very anime accurate high grade, it's got to go on the list.
It just has to.
All right. So
False?
next up, false, number 3.
All right. Number 3.
We're gonna roll on into it. We're gonna roll on into it.
So this one I have a bit of a story with, and this is my favorite pickup from BotCon this year, which is a total blast. Got to go with 2 of my good buddies, and it was just an absolutely wonderful time. But when I went the night before, we were all sitting down for dinner, like the day before the con opened, and this kid came up to our table because we had some figures on the table, and he was like, "Yo, those are really cool." And we showed him our stuff, right? And he was saying, "Oh yeah, I was helping inside the dealer room with this one guy. He had a bunch of BotCon stuff." And I was like, "What do you have?" And so he told me that he had one of the things I wanted the most and exactly where to run in and get it. So my mom had the premium ticket, and so I handed her $300, and I was like, "Run in, get it, please." So she ran in, went and got it for me, came in clutch, and that spot goes to BotCon Deathsaurus.
Yes!
Fucking love
Very
this thing.
nice.
Like,
That's a badass fucking
it is-
exclusive. Oh my god.
just such a fucking cool figure with so much personality. This mold, one of the best molds I think I've ever had the pleasure of messing around with. The amount of fucking modes is just amazing, and this just looks phenomenal. The blues, the reds, all just the contrast on it is just fucking awesome. And like, as much as I'm excited for that new HasLab one, don't even care. I've been happy with this guy for the rest of the time. Fucking awesome figure.
Get you
Easily the
back
best
to
thing I got
get
this
you
year
back
from
to
Bot
Death
Con.
Horse, though.
What was that?
Did you back the Death Source?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
you kidding?
just double checking.
It's me. Of course.
All right, solo, number 3.
Oh well, I think we're gonna have to continue down this this path since we've already been started going down it. I think we are gonna have to go with the GI Joe X Transformers Collaborative Megatron and Baroness 2-pack.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, aside from a lot of people didn't like this one, but I mean, look at that. You are getting a giant ass Megatron that transforms into a Hiss tank. And you are getting a Baroness figure to go inside the little turret on the back there.
Very nice.
That is awesome.
This is really fucking cool looking.
And it's Transformers, it's GI Joe, two of the biggest franchises and comic books of the 80s.
So it was inevitable they'd cross over.
Yep, win-win in my book. Win-win.
Very nice. Solid pick.
All right. Let's move on to the Savage.
All right, and for my top number, you said 3, right? This is 3.
This is
Top-
number 3.
For my number 3, I know I just got him recently, but I mean, my number
Okay.
1 is not going to surprise anyone.
Very nice.
MP11. I know it's Toys R Us exclusive, but technically speaking, MP11.
It is the MP11 mold, yes.
Okay, then MP11 Toys R Us exclusive Thundercracker.
Sweet.
A.K.A. Savage's Steel.
The Savage accidental win. Thank you very much.
Yes, the
Yeah, didn't you get the thing for like nothing?
Pretty much, but at the same time, I was hoping like someone else would bet over it because I didn't really. I wanted him, but I didn't want him at that time. You know what I mean?
It was sheer accident and stupidity.
Just like Aladar's entire YouTube. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Cold.
Hey, that's going to be a tease in the Roast of the Aladar, which is next week.
So, my number 3, ironically, is a 3-pack. Jen selects,
okay.
I think, Reflector. Honestly, the biggest thing I love about this is it's toy accurate and it's a fucking 69 camera. So, the vintage all around. I love it.
That set is really freaking cool.
Yes.
Wait, are they all? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, what?
What's
I was
up?
going to ask, were they all separately colored like that, or no?
No, the retail release were all in cartoon accurate colors. Then they released that as I want to say Pulse exclusive set.
That's Diaclone colors.
That's technically Diaclone colors. So yeah, that's just how it is.
Micro change
Anyway,
if you want to be a
So
bitch
moving
about
on.
it.
Yeah.
Here's my number 3
Okay.
pick. And this one, I wanted Lightning Collection in here in some way, shape, or form. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, but the more I looked at it and the more I thought about it, I didn't want to put the initial release version of this on the list. And even though I kind of have some begrudging nature with the pick I made, this is because of the fact that I love the fact that this exists in the Lightning Collection. My number 3 pick is Lightning Collection, Ecliptor.
The red ecliptor.
I'm using the red ecliptor to show my love for the mold. And this is just an absolutely amazing figure. It looks dead to rights like him. And I love the way this figure turned out. And that's basically the long and short of it. Like, he's one of the very few, like, monster figures I remembered having as a kid. And while even as a kid, I loved that toy, something about having a more quote-unquote updated high-end version of him and having him in both of his colors, it
tickles you.
Because of that alone. It helps this mold. Like, it helps win this mold over with me. And because of that, he has to be my number 3 pick. So good. So do we want to take a break before we roll into number 2, or do we want to just blast right through it?
Blast right through it.
All right.
Number 2. Now, I'm a little bit of a Gundam guy. I love me some Gundam. And this is one of the best deals I think I've ever gotten on anything in my fucking life.
I already know what it is.
I got this at the Chicago Toy Show with you guys. It is the vintage 1979 Gundam Clover figure of the RX.
Ooh.
One of, if not the coolest things I've ever had the pleasure of owning. I got it mint in box. I still have the box. Even the styrofoam insert is in good shape. Like, the condition on this is phenomenal. And just on the whole deal aspect, I got this for $100. Go on eBay. You want one of these in this condition? You're dropping like $1,500 or more.
Jesus.
Fucking absolutely insane price. And the charm this thing exudes, because like the styling is very, very super robot. It's got the firing fists like the Mazinger, and the whole thing has like, it's the super heavy die cast like the old super robot toys. And like, obviously I never had any of those. So to me, it just kind of feels like G1 Transformer, but it's a Gundam. And like, it just exudes charm. And I love this little fucking thing to death. It is so cool.
Awesome.
All right, Solo. You're up. Let's go.
Well, since we've already gone down that road, and I think you can kind of guess what number 2 is gonna be. It's gotta be. I'm going for the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover Bumblebee or Striker.
Okay. Very nice.
You get the retro Sergeant Stalker figure, a ring. You get the Bumblebee that transforms into an Ore Striker. And again, a lot of people dislike this line, but to me, I think Hasbro's blown it out the park with this retro line, and especially in the way they've managed to incorporate Transformers into it. But yeah.
No, it does look pretty cool. I do like the way that looks. Something I wish they did though with that line is I like the Megatron. He looks neat, but the only thing I asked myself with that line is why didn't they do the Megatron as a G2 Megatron? Because in G2 they crossed over with G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I think it was also down to the fact that, the G2 Megatron, it was an M1 Abrams battle tank to promote the toy. So I kind of figured with the Hiss tank being more iconic to G.I. Joe and...
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I guess it's more so like I figured they would have designed the body of Megatron akin to that. But the Bumblebee looks really fucking cool. That's something I might pick up at some point.
Definitely I was going to say, definitely worth the pickup on Hasbro Pulse.
Something that will genuinely piss me off if they don't do it.
What?
Is a crossover in that line that is Starscream as a jet that comes with a Cobra Commander pilot.
Yes, I hope they do.
I would love that.
They did one for it was San Diego one year.
What's up?
I know Soundwave is next.
Yes, JT Prime said that Soundwave Dreadnought Thunder Machine is rumored to be in the works.
Ooh, okay, I might buy that.
Savage is next.
For my second, we're already down to 2. Holy shit, this went quick. For my second pick, I also just got him recently. Probably my favorite one of the minis.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh,
The
cool.
pipes.
Team Piper.
That's a cool fucking figure.
Oh,
I got him for a fucking steal. It was
It
Black
is
Friday. I
such a
think it
good
was.
figure.
Such a good figure. Although I wish they did something with the opening, like I could put the eye of fucking Metroplex in here. Anyway, this was a steal. This was on TF Source's Black Friday. It was $30.
That is a fucking steal.
It's retail for $80. Yeah, it's a
Wasn't
steal.
everyone screaming at you to buy that?
You were. I was like, should I do this? Because, dude, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I immediately said, do it now.
The thing is, Savage, and guys, I have heard a lot of good stuff about Bad Cube.
So far.
This shit's very solid.
So far as a literal cube, doing all right.
All right, number
So-
two.
Oh, it's you.
Kathy.
I'm slightly shocked.
That's cool.
He's number two.
This is the Hammond Collection Tyrannosaurus. I named her after my grandma, which is where the name comes from, but this is just a solid Tyrannosaurus toy. This is just awesome. Like, look at her.
That does look really fucking cool.
That's
It's a great figure. I have it too, but unfortunately, didn't make my list. If I was doing a top 10, I definitely feel it's top 10 worthy, but
Brutus just wasn't in for the 5.
no. So, as far as the number 5 or the top 5 goes, my number 2. Oh man! So remember when I brought up TFCon?
Yeah.
Y'all
I
already know
wonder
where I'm
what
going
it's
with this
gonna
one. Because this was one that I got super excited about when I checked the account and I realized I could afford it. The TFCon exclusive Fans Hobby God Delta.
Shit is beautiful.
Yeah. You should definitely know. You watched me play with this.
Indeed.
I saw the tears in your eyes.
I swear there were a few times where it seemed like False was going to try and snag that from you.
Yeah, I don't know. When you were gone at that one point, man, it would have been so easy.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been. But then I think you realize, I think I like life more, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Because at that point, whether I had the address or not, I would find you. Anyway, so everybody knows I love Jinrai. And everybody knows I love this concept as a whole. So when I found out that for once a TFCon exclusive was going to do a Jinrai, but not just any Jinrai in the Diaclone colors, I immediately screamed for fucking joy. Because these colors on this body are simply phenomenal. Phenomenal. This
Looks
entire
good.
release as a whole, it has Diaclone pilots as the separate Headmaster Juniors, and then another Diaclone pilot is the Power Master for Delta Baser. This whole entire set screams, we put love into this.
Mhm.
And with that said, before we really move on into honorable mentions, I'm going to shout somebody out real quick. That being Get Right Robot. He had a hand in this. My friend, you could not have done this any more justice than you did. This looks absolutely amazing. He is a statement piece on my shelf. You heard me right. He is a statement piece. This is not something that I display just to display it. When I put this on a shelf, he will catch your attention, and that is why he takes number 2. But as much as I love this thing, he ain't number 1.
I think I may have an idea what number 1 might be. Well, then again,
Now-
BC could throw a curveball out there.
So with that said, we're going to go ahead and go into honorable mentions here in just a second, but I'm going to make it abundantly clear. This is number one. Do some build up. Make this feel epic, because we all know the moment that number one pick comes out, we're all going to be losing it. So with that said, if you did pick your 3 honorable mentions, this is your chance to get them out. We're going to take a little bit of a break, get a drink, and we'll get right back to it, and we'll get right into honorable mentions.
I have mine already picked out.
As do I. I just need a drink.
It's also worth pointing out, though, like there's another shout out worth giving from TFCon bouncing off of BC. The dudes at the Chosen Prime booth were fantastic.
Oh, those guys are wonderful. I fucking love them. They're always such a wonderful experience.
I tell you what, I think I might be cheating with my honorable mentions.
And then I'd also like to give a shout out to False, because even though a few figures he helped me get are not on here, it's still worth pointing out he was still cool enough to help hook me up with those.
It was
a good time seeing you guys.
Gesture that spoke to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy is awesome. This guy is awesome.
So while I do apologize for the fact that none are here, I thought it was worth giving you the shout out for doing that in the first place.
Well, I appreciate it.
That being said, I feel like we need to also shout out 2 specific people in this stream as well. So once again, we're shouting out False. And the reason why we're shouting out False is entirely because this year alone, he's been nothing but a stand-up dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's been helpful, he's been considerate, and he's just been an absolute blast of a human being to the crew and to me and Aladar as a whole. So with that said, that's one of my shout-outs. Thank you very much, good sir.
I appreciate it.
For gracing us with your presence. But the next one, I don't want anybody to think that I'm just blowing smoke up his ass, because I'm making it abundantly clear how much I appreciate just how much he surprised me this year, and that's going to Solo.
Oh, thank you, BC.
And the reason why I feel this needs to be said is entirely because of the fact that Solo here, he came in during a time where the Scrapyard, I swear to God, I almost canceled it. Because I felt like it was losing the one thing it stood for. And that wasn't sitting right with me. So I was about to basically back down, shut the whole thing down, and move on and see what else I could possibly explore for the future. But then Aladar decided to talk me into it, and
no regrets.
I haven't had any regrets. Solo has done nothing but surprise us. He's been an absolutely great anchor to keep us all together. He's done great things, and it just this is all coming from the heart. We love you, man. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it.
Always.
And obviously, my 2 lieutenants, I cannot thank these 2 enough either. You guys have always been awesome. And I feel like while I don't show it to you guys a whole lot, I do appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Sorry if that startled anyone. I just got fuzzball gassed.
Lovely.
Anyway,
well, I don't hear the appreciation enough, so.
Quick
Smashes
question.
a button.
Where's Mebius, man? Where's Mebius?
Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, let's get into those honorable mentions. And obviously, start with False.
All right, so honorable mentions. I got some bangers. I got some absolute bangers in here. One is from my absolute favorite Transformers show, and that is Transformers Armada. And this is the Micron Legend version of Sideways.
Ooh, nice.
Fucking
you had Aladar crying over that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I fucking love Sideways. He's one of the coolest Transformers villains, IMO. And, having as much as this figure, it leaves a lot to be desired. I can't lie. And that's why it didn't make, the actual top. But the more anime accurate deco, it's got the purple in the right spot up here. It's just fucking great, and he looks fucking awesome in motorcycle mode. This is one of the few figures I actually keep in alt mode. It's him and like the alternative Nissan GTR guys are the only ones that get left in vehicle mode, and I just couldn't be happier with this one. Such a fucking awesome toy.
Okay, cool.
Got 2 more?
Oh yes, okay. I don't know if we're doing them all at once. Okay, so next one. This is a big deal. This one was a big deal for me. This was one of the biggest buys I bought in a long time, and it is so fucking cool. And it was very hard for me to decide between this and what is actually number 1 on my list. But it has to go to BotCon Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. One of
Nice.
the best figures. This mold is fucking timeless. The Classics mold is best Optimus. I will kill over that. And this is just one of the best uses of that mold. It is fantastic. It is phenomenal. And it is just one of the coolest buys I've had in a long time. Bought this at TFCon with you guys as well. And this one was definitely buying for the top slot, but it's just really fucking good. And now for my last one, which this one was a long time coming. This is one of those things that there's just a few figures that, you sit there and you look all over the fucking internet for years and you just can't find one. You can't find one at conventions. You can't find one at a store. It's just nowhere to be found. And it's for no fucking reason. It should not be that hard to find.
And you're about ready to give up on 2.
Exactly. I was, never, and luckily a couple weeks ago, had my buddy down for the weekend. We went toy hunting and I don't know where I found it. And that is Universe 2003 Soundwave.
Nice.
A redeco of the Machine Wars Soundwave or G1 Stalker. A absolutely awesome, just fucking brick of a figure. The reason I wanted this so bad is I just thought the deco was cool. And, what I thought was going to be a quick hop on eBay, spend maybe $50 and get it, turned into like almost 3 years of searching fucking every corner of the internet trying to find one of these to no avail. And all of the time I looked, I saw one on Facebook Marketplace and I had the wrong missile, was missing the radar. It was a fucking mess. So I didn't buy it. And, saw this sitting in the bottom of the store display. I was ready to pay anything I had to for this. I would have dropped hundreds of dollars on this. $40.
Sweet.
$40. And it just feels so good to finally have him. Such an awesome, weird looking toy.
Well,
With that said,
I think for my first one, I know this is going to sound a bit cheating here. I think we're going to go with Transformers. I mean, another great franchise. And I think what this is going to represent is the Universal Studios collection.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh, fuck yeah, dude.
Now, the first one, obviously, the
Evac.
the Legends class and Deluxe class Evac figures, again representing Universal Studios. Again, fantastic figures, and I'm glad I finally managed to get my hands on them. And then, obviously, Megatron.
He
A
looks
redeco
amazing.
of the Studio Series Dark of the Moon Megatron.
yeah, that makes sense.
The only difference with this one is that he actually comes with the Universal Studios backdrop, where he can, if you've ever seen him in the park, where he insults ride attendees and people taking a photograph with him,
He looks cool.
which is fantastic. And it's got the Universal Studios deco, and for some reason it comes with a shotgun, even though he doesn't actually have one in the park. But we can forgive that. I think sticking with the Transformers theme, it is a toss-up between 3 recent figures. I mean, they're all fantastic. I think the first one would be Kingdom Rodimus. And I think that was the best update we've had for Rodimus Prime in years.
Oh, yeah.
Siege Springer, again, a fantastic one. Or Kingdom Magnus.
Very nice.
I think that was the problem with these 3, was the fact that how can you decide between these 3? Because they're all fantastic figures.
So you're grouping those three up into one entry.
Yeah, rather than saying, how could I tried to pick one out of my favorites, but then they all had their own pros, and I'm thinking, look, they're all fantastic updates. But I think my most honorable mention is I've been searching for one particular masterpiece figure for years.
I don't know who it is.
Ever since it came out, I've been wanting this. And I finally got my hands on.
Very
Let's go,
nice.
baby.
Your sound went off.
He froze entirely.
That is an awesome Star
Um,
Saber, though.
That one is a banger.
Star Saber just killed his stream.
A little bit.
A little bit. So Solo, if you can hear us, bud, we're moving on.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Oh,
So, on to the Savage.
Yeah, moving on. Savage, your three honorable mentions.
My 3 honorable mentions. First mention, Dragstrip. Cannot wait to get the Motormaster and the others, just because this is a combiner I need in my life. Other than the one that's in the corner that no one really wants to talk about anymore.
Oh, you mean
Scripture's
Combiner
pretty good.
Wars?
Well, I mean, Power of the Prime's Volcanicus, but that's beside the point. But yeah, Dragstrip.
Dragship is a
Okay.
pretty good one. I liked him a lot.
My second one being my smallest MP scale to get. I think smallest. Yes. Cliff Jumper.
Nice.
Yes,
Also
Jiff
known
Bumper.
as what?
Jiff Bumper.
Toro. X-Transbots Toro.
Toros, yes, whatever. And lastly, my main mascot.
Thruster.
Nice.
Still need to debut my own little review streams, but
Is the
That is
thing.
a really good figure. I fucking love they kind of made an Armada reference with that too. It's fucking really cool.
And Solo dropped out. So let me go ahead and get him back in. There we go.
You good there, buddy?
Yeah, for some reason it fully crashed on me and I had to restart, so we're good.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, I love the fact that you got Star Saber. Love it. Love it,
Yeah.
dude.
Shit's so
He's
good.
a good
Had to get him in
figure.
there. Had to get him in there. Anyway, Savage.
We
I already
did
did mine.
that.
Oh, sorry.
So now we're moving
What
on
else?
to Aladar.
So, my first honorable mention is Gundam Universe Death Scythe.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
This is honestly the best of the set, but if you want just one of them, get him. However, this is this thing that just works best as the set. Get all 5. So, Death Scythe right there. Also, Scott McNeil. So, there's that. So, there's number 1 for the honorable mentions. Number 2 is classic proper Rodimus.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
The
That's
actual
fucking
best
sick.
update we've ever gotten of him. The only problem is you had to go a little extra to get his target master.
Yep. Okay. Still a
That's
good
really
pull.
fucking cool, dude.
Uh-huh. Found this for $35 at a toy shop here.
That is phenomenal. Damn, dude.
We love
Yeah.
you, Dave.
And then this is going to surprise a lot of people that he's not number 1 because he was a holy grail for the longest time. But once you see what my actual number 1 is, it'll kind of make sense.
Yep.
Animated Jazz.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
It feels so good to finally have this, and I felt like given I didn't have anything animated related really that I had gotten last year that I could give an honorable mention to respect Derek, this feels appropriate.
That honestly is a really awesome figure.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I
fucking cool
love
one.
the animated Jazz.
Whole animated toy line's great.
$14.
Nice.
All right.
That's a steal.
Hi, football.
All right. My 3 honorable mentions. So, I'm going to wait until that ring stops.
Sorry, bolt
You're all
scratching.
good. All right. So, my 3 honorable mentions. Number 3. I'm gonna lightning around this real quick just because I really want to get into the number ones. But yeah. So lightning rounding it. Honorable mention number 3, NECA Hudson.
Nice.
Oh,
Fucking awesome looking figure. Like, look at this thing.
yeah, that is epic.
Look at that fucking detail.
That does look that's good detail, dude.
I don't see why people dislike NECA so much. I love this.
He's an epic piece.
It is
That
an
is
absolutely epic piece.
That is amazing.
Honorable mention number 2. And this might tempt some people to pick this up. High grade Psycho Gundam.
Oh God.
I don't want one of those.
There's a reason why he's cracking up. I will not be revealing it here on the stream. All I'm going to say is it's an inside joke, which is why he's laughing. So yeah, high grade Psycho Gundam. Totally awesome kit. He basically stands as tall, I shit you guys not, this stands as tall as the perfect grade RX. Specifically, the perfect grade Unleashed RX.
That's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
it's pretty good. So that's my number. So that's honorable mention number 2. And honorable mention number 3. Rhinos has a daughter. I'm not going to reveal her name on the stream. All I'm going to say is, hey, little one, we love you.
Oh,
Entry grade Strike Rouge.
Uh-huh.
She owns this little entry grade. That's how I knew this existed. I finally got it this year. It did not feel right to put this anywhere in any top 5s, but I wanted to at least mention it at some point. We love you, kiddo. We miss you, and we cannot wait to see you. So, yeah, there's my 3 honorable mentions.
Nice.
So this is y'all's last call. If you need to get a drink, now's the time to do it. We got to ramp it up. We got to get this going, and we got to really keep people on we got to keep everybody on their toes. What could it possibly be?
But before we get into our final number ones, if you have a favorite figure if you have a top 5 and honorable mentions you want to put it on your own, please let us know in the comment section down below.
Yes.
So with that said, and last calls all around. If y'all need to take a swig of a drink, now's the time to do it.
I'm good.
Actually, I had nothing in it.
It squeezed me.
I did. So with that said,
God damn it, Alan.
now I feel like I already know what False's is, but I want to see if he's going to prove me wrong.
Okay. So
build up. Let's go. Number 1. Let's go.
number
False.
1 actually is 2 things. Because I sat there and I was thinking, I was really thinking. I had 2 things next to each other, and I was like, I don't know which one's better. I really have no idea. And so I sat there and I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm picking 2 things for number 1 because both of these are just beyond amazing, and I'm going to talk about both. I don't fucking care. All right? Now, the first one is going to the obvious I think it's kind of obvious, at least. The thing that came out this year that everyone will shut the fuck up about, and that is HasLab Victory Saber. I can't sit there and not put this anywhere but tied for the top. Fucking phenomenal. I have never been more impressed with something at a Chug. Like the paint work, just everything about it. It is such a labor of love with this thing. It is so beautiful and it has such a fucking presence. Like, oh my god, I love this thing. So good. And now for the other part of number 1, which again, on the long-term toy hunting, this is one I've been after for a very, very long time. and I had the pleasure of finally finding. And that has to go to Takara Legends, or LGEX, Magna Convoy, the defender of the multiverse.
Sweet.
Again, with this mold, it is just so good, and I have wanted this fucking thing for so goddamn long. I don't know why my little monkey brain just got a giant, like, I need Magna Convoy and I need him now. But oh my god, just phenomenal. It's so fucking gorgeous. It's so pretty. And it is going to be the most beautiful epicenter, the beautiful centerpiece of my Primus Vanguard shelf when I finally have all of them together. And it's just, this one's been such a long time coming. I've wanted this thing for probably like 5 fucking years now. And to finally have my grubby little claws on it just feels so fucking good. And it pure joy right here. Pure joy. Pure sex, as I sometimes say.
Pure sex?
Pure sex. Right here.
You were
right
so
here.
excited to have that at TFCon.
Exactly, yeah. I couldn't stop fucking touching this thing.
All right. Solo.
Well,
Number 1, man. Let's go.
I've looked through all my toys I've got this year, from G.I. Joe to Transformers to Ghostbusters, and I thought, you know what? I think there's one that stood head and shoulders above all the toys I've bought in the recent past, and I think that goes to TFC Toys ST Commander.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is the original 01 Optimus Prime Edition, aka Rolling Thunder Optimus. And look at this.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
That is nice.
I need to get the Sun Wukong version, man. I need that thing in my life.
I mean, aside from a base robot mode, you actually get, just looking at the back of the box, I mean, you get a lot of stuff in here. You get parts for a battle station, a combined armored form. Not only have they repainted this a number of times, but they've also got a Megatron out in the shape of a Destro's Dominator, which I'm on the hunt for. And that's why my number 1 pick is ST Commander.
Sweet.
That thing looks so fucking cool. I've been so tempted to buy one of those every time I've seen it.
Solo,
Yes?
you convinced me. I got to get that as the Sun Wukong version now. I got to do it.
Come on,
I
how
gotta
can
do
you not? You're a fan of Sun Wukong himself. This is a fantastic toy. The Nuclear Blast version is the Nuclear Blast version. You can't go wrong.
Okay. All right, Savage, you're up. Number 1.
For a whole year now, he's plagued my entire room. Honestly. For the entire year, he used to rule over the entirety of the thing. And if some of you are thinking, oh, ain't that Barricade?
No.
Was. And I did look it up because I didn't know. And it technically does count because it was within the beginning of the year. Some of us definitely forgot. He certainly hasn't. Masterpiece line, Nemesis Prime.
Yeah, baby.
Beautiful pick.
Fantastic.
Technically, it would still be on my desk right now if it wasn't so messy.
So
That one is an all-timer.
That is a timeless fucking mold. Oh
Exactly.
my God.
MP11?
MP01, MP10.
MP10B.
Oh, MP10B, yeah.
I like that pose.
All right, Aladar, you know what to do. Ramp it up. Ramp it up before you show it. Number 1, man.
Nah, I'm just going to show it. My number 1 pick is Armada Hotshot because fuck off, get that out of here.
It literally fell apart midair.
Some joke go flying off.
No. My actual number 1 pick is a memento of getting bitten by the bug, okay? And that is because this is getting bit by 2 bugs. The con And I'm in on third-party Legends now from New Age because
I knew
Starscream.
it.
Nice.
Oh, I knew it!
New Age Starscream, nice.
This Screamer is borderline perfect. He's got the deco he actually fucking needs, for one. And for another, he cracked the code on how to do the nose cone chest. So,
I swear,
on
those
top of that,
third-party
you get
Legends people, they got black magic, dude. I don't know
yeah,
what they do.
New Age is fantastic. I'm in on their EX line. I fucking love this. You can just hear Chris Latta come out of him like, look. Air Commander Starscream!
How?
Lovely.
This is
No,
my
I think
number
that's really
one.
cool, though.
This is my number one, and I would not have it any other way.
Hey, Aladar,
Yeah.
I'll pay you 20 to never say that, do that voice again.
Okay, I expect it on my desk by yesterday.
You're gonna expect to fuck your ass in this very second.
Shut the fuck up!
What do you got?
I have a prediction. I think I know what DC's number one is, but will it be what I think it is?
It's obviously the Sazabi in the background.
Yes, it's totally stopped at the anyway. So, my number one. Let me be clear. Number one is something that I take very seriously in the hunt. Number one toy doesn't just go to any toy. It has to be a statement. It has to be something that hits me exactly right. It has to check every single box going all the way down. So, well, yes, for many people, this was their number one. It's not mine. And I'm pretty sure a great abundance of people who know me was shocked Scott Delta was number two.
Mm-hmm.
What could I have possibly gotten this year that beats him? I'm pointing at God Delta because he's literally standing right there. What could possibly do it? Well, as much as I would have loved to do what False did, I ain't no bitch.
Oh,
I
calling him
know
out.
that number one can only go to one. And as much as I want to give it to both, there can only be one. And for those who know me, you know that Power Rangers will always be my first love. My number one is the Zord Ascension Project Megazord.
Okay.
This thing is exactly what my childhood brain saw. The original toy is absolutely awesome, and I will never deny that.
Mm-hmm.
This is hands down the Megazord I've always wanted. Everything about this screams Power Rangers love. This screams 29 to 30 years paid off. I grew up a Power Rangers fan. I will never stop being a Power Rangers fan. And I will never get mad at anybody for being a Power Rangers fan, regardless of what generation they come from. And as easy as it would be to crack at people over it, when we get things like this, it reminds me of what Power Rangers has done for many people like myself. I love this figure for what it represents. I love this figure for exactly what it does. I love this figure because of the fact that this proves that if you stray away from the original brick formula, you get magic out of this. Yeah, say what you will about the knees, the heft, the lack of tension in certain spots. And it's admittedly kind of bare bones, basic level of articulation. Solo can more than testify. I got this thing on a rider kick, and it held it.
I can attest to that. I saw it with my own eyes.
This figure is everything I ever wanted out of a Megazord. I was so scared of what this could have possibly been. If this would have been absolute trash, I would have said it was trash. It's not. I am a firm believer that you should not be listening to what everyone else has been saying. Because while, yes, this thing's price point is not exactly ideal, if you are a Power Rangers fan, you deserve this. You genuinely deserve this. And that is exactly why this takes number one for top 5 figures of 2022. But just because Foss decided to do it, the Dragonzord came so close. Oh, he came so close.
To be
It's
fair,
such a good toy. It's such a good toy. But if I had to pick, it's going to be the Megazord.
to be fair, I had that. I had money. You cost me, man. I had money on the Dragonzord being number one, man, because of how much you pimped and promoted that toy and how much you loved it, man. That I was out there saying, hands down, cash on the table, Dragonzord would be my dead cert pick for your top figure.
Well, good thing you just lost your gambling bet.
Yep.
Just so people can see, there's the beautiful jet mode.
But to be fair, I'm glad BC kind of threw that curveball at the end.
And to be fair, I wasn't calling him out. I'm just sitting there like, did you really just bitch out on us live on the air? How dare you? You couldn't pick one? Excuse me?
Listen, bro. Listen. You don't get it. All right. The love was too great for those two combined, man.
I know. I feel you.
Yeah.
How did you guys like my attempt at a misdirect?
You throwing hot shot was very funny.
That was fucking great.
The fact that fucking
Team Jolt fly off to the side was very funny.
Honestly, if we do best moments of the Scrapyard Part 3, that has to take the top spot. That was fucking great.
It's straight up fucking mid-throw. It fucking fell apart midair. It's like you may as well have pulled a Sid. You would have tied some like dynamite on the fucking hot shot, just threw it and they exploded.
Oh my god!
But seriously, BC said to build up, and I thought, fuck, I don't know how to build up. Misdirect. What do I do?
That basically worked for exactly what I was trying to get you to do.
Well, if you want misdirect, if you look over here, you can see that it's going all the way to the top. And
just so everyone knows, though, I don't hate this figure. I actually really like him. I'm one of the few that does.
Hey,
I like him too. I'm with you, man.
I didn't quite see what you were pointing at back there. Can you show me again?
oh, you see that?
Okay, seriously, what the fuck were you actually shining at?
Just anything in general.
Oh, okay.
It was just shining
His rider
light.
belts. So, hey.
This thing's fucking strong.
It's been a great year with you motherfuckers. I'm looking forward to another one.
Indeed.
Let's go.
My therapist is
Now-
gonna hate me.
Now I'm amazed that he did not set up for another gag.
Well, I mean, there's the fact that let's see, where could I go with that? You're all a bunch of coprolites.
No, that fell flat.
Yeah, that flopped kind of hard.
Ever since that hairdo, he went more aerodynamic with his insults. Fucking outer space and nowhere. I guess you could say he lost. I guess you could say he lost a lot of damn weight.
Savage, you're Your brain is aging like PS1 graphics.
Hey, Savage. Wait till next week.
Did you not just okay? Did you not just hear what he just said?
Oh, because I can say
Don't tempt him.
Oh.
Hold on, I got this. I got this.
You good there?
Paint the target.
Ross?
Paint the
That was a
target.
fake cry.
Paint the target. Launching fire.
I got it. I'll deal with it. Bye, buddy.
So, anyways,
When Eldar
Happy New
shit.
Year, everybody. We hope you enjoyed.
Just checking real quick. Does anyone actually have a stench on their end?
I'd tell you if I wasn't so congested.
I'm shooting at Aladar because
I'm being serious. Does anyone smell anything?
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Listen, it might have went to me. I just can't smell anything. Just too congested. I don't know. Maybe if the paint starts peeling off the walls, I'll let you know. But
Okay. No. See, what you got to look out for first is the chrome peeling off your Transformers.
yeah, if the shelf of convoys back there starts melting, I know it got to me.
Well, no
I will
one's.
provide the address so long as I get to watch.
I was going to say, look, no one's computer's screaming, so we know it's not me.
BC, why is my Nemesis Prime turning from black to suddenly puke green? What's going on? Help! Help!
Oh no, my Star Saber's rapidly yellowing.
Well, that's just Hasbro.
Oh
That's
no,
not-
no, my getaway too. Oh fuck, they're all yellowing. Ah! The whole goddamn shelf, they're yellow now.
How did you turn a blue figure to a yellow?
Not the white ones, the yellow.
But just so we're not overstaying our welcome.
That's just Hasbro. now.
Honestly, y'all, I'm willing to stay on until midnight. So
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna be waiting 2 more hours on my end, so
Yeah.
look, it don't matter to me.
What time is it here right now?
It is 10:20.
It
Is everyone else up for streaming that long?
I don't think I really want to.
It's
No, I'm not going to force people if they don't want to. So
It's 0420 right now, so
Okay.
oh, that's right. He's already in the future, so it doesn't matter for him.
he's already seen our bullshit coming. That's why he's so prepared for it all the time.
Ugh.
I got an hour on you guys, so I have a little time to prepare. You know, just a little bit though. Tiny bit.
So wait,
I was gonna say, wait a minute, didn't we have a bet with Aladar on New Year that if he couldn't make it,
you farted! You failed!
You failed.
Fuck.
what?
What is happening? What?
He had made a bet with Aladar that if he did not fart within any
By
amount of time, the
midnight.
entire time during this entire New Year's Eve, Aladar would not give Solo Jones a figure. He's been farting nonstop today.
Well, that's a shame.
This is the second time now in 2 years he's done this.
That's funny.
So what do I owe you now?
Dumbass.
You
That
failed.
dumbass was so powerful it froze Solo.
At least you can still see his shit-eating grin about it now.
He was frozen in a moment of pure happiness. May we all die like he did. Hell.
Thing is, Aladar, we can discuss
He's
the terms-
back.
We can discuss the terms in private, but I just take solace in knowing the fact that I have 3 witnesses to your failure.
4.
You got 4. I heard it. I was there.
We have multiple witnesses that knew you could not fart from the time you woke up to midnight.
And now, not only does he have 4 witnesses, Guess how many viewers we'll get for this video?
Yep. That you pooted twice on stream, man. And it's only 10 p.m.
So I might as well let out the one I've been holding in all day.
No.
No.
You fucking dare.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're yellowing again.
See, the thing is, if he'd have gone to the bathroom and done it, he could have gotten away with it. But because he just leaned forward and pooted on camera, and we heard it, he failed. He's out.
My Nemesis Prime is bleeding. Why is that?
It's bleeding. It's a little terrifying.
Oh, great! The paint's peeling off my walls.
So, anyways, False.
Yes.
You got any plans for 2023?
I don't know. A little bit of. I'm not going to say that live on stream. I was going to make a domestic terrorism joke.
Well, we already have the biggest domestic terrorist in the
That's true.
Worldwide domestic terrorist.
I don't know, another wonderful year filled with absolutely fucking nothing, and then going to some conventions in the summer because that's when those happen. The usual.
I would love to be able to go to those, but I can't.
You gonna go to TFCon Chicago?
I will go to TFCon Chicago.
You gonna go to the Chicago Toy Fair?
Maybe.
Okay, well then I'll see you there. Simple as that.
However,
Again, that's a maybe right now. I don't know. I don't know.
You got a while to
yeah.
prepare.
but
You,
for a lot of
you stinky.
You know, I'm about to just make this a top 5 figures of the year / Aladar roast. Or the roast of Aladar.
Are we just gonna?
Okay, if we're turning into that, I was just say, what did you do to your hair? Why do you look like that?
You don't want to know.
Wait. Are you just now noticing he's half bald?
Yeah, that's new. That's new for me.
I pointed out earlier.
Well, no, I mean, I saw it when I joined and I thought about it for a second, but like I was like, huh, in my head, but I didn't say anything. But
all I'm gonna say is he farted so bad his hair ran away.
That'll happen.
To be fair, we discussed this on the group chat, but we didn't say this in the Discord at all. So
I think that's the best way we can describe it. Aladar farted so bad one day that his head just went, nope, I'm out.
Now, do you want me to tell the actual story of what actually happened?
I kind of want to know. It seems like there's more to it than just I decided to shave my head.
We let this remain private.
Do not tell it live here.
So we'll just go with the story that Aladar farted so bad his hairline receded.
Okay, we'll do that.
His hair just took one sniff of his.
Okay. So for Scrapyard lore, he farted so bad that his hair just decided, yeah, nah, I'm done.
we have lore now, okay?
Yeah, in the eyes of the people, that's what happened.
In the eyes of the people, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But what
Even
actually happened is a private matter.
Even his own body is starting to reject his farts.
He can fart so bad he'll Benjamin Button himself.
You know what? I'm at that point where I'm literally about to just say straight up fucking roast of Aladar right now.
Why not?
I mean, he's literally asking for it. You're telling me not to do it, but yet get
Oh, man, all I gotta say is look at the top of his head.
Okay, calm. Can we have order?
Here's what we're gonna do. First off, False. Would you like to join in on this?
Why not?
Okay.
Do you even really have anything you can roast me with?
Quote, look at the top of his head, ha ha ha, bald. That's all I gotta say. I could come up with more.
Yeah, he'll come up with more. He barely knew Alex, and he was whipping his ass in a rose battle.
And I gave the Savage a bit of a fisticuffs in our roast battle.
So with that being said,
Oh,
here is how the original order was gonna go. It was gonna be Solo first, then me, and Savage would end it. Howsoever, I feel like we're gonna make a bit of an adjustment here. We're gonna go with Solo first, then False, then me, then we end with Savage. Each one of us gets 30 minutes on the timer.
30 minutes?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Three remarks.
Wait. I fucked that up. Give me a second. I meant 3. We get 3 minutes on the timer.
3, not 30.
So basically, wherever the time starts, like right where I say go, 3 minutes after that, then I'm going to stop you. We're going to move on to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm up, one of you has to watch the time for me too.
Go.
However, though, if I remember the ruling correctly as well, when it comes to me, I got all night, baby.
Yeah. That's exactly how that goes. Most of us get 3 minutes, but the one that ends it off, they get the whole night. They get the rest.
You ready, Savage?
I can feel Aladar squirming right now.
I'm just asking, are you ready?
Let me lower you for right now. I am pretty strong.
Savage is powering up his rider belt right now, isn't he?
He's ready.
So-
He's fucking ready. Okay, so Solo, I'm gonna swap you up here real quick so that you can actually have your fun.
So
What do you got for me, old friend?
All right, you're going at him in 3, 2, 1, go.
What can I say that hasn't literally been said about your dumbass for the past 10 years of me knowing you? 10 years you have been breaking my laptops, gassing me from long range, a constant source of headaches. I am in therapy. I literally have broken sinuses because of you. I'm surprised I am not bald and grey at this point. I'm surprised. Because whether it's dealing with something I did a stupid today, or me going, oh God, what did you do? Asking, like, oh God, he's probably going to do something. And then you go, oh God. I mean, this is a guy who literally Beybladed down a freaking dam. This is a guy who broke a motocross bike by being used as a freaking speed bump. And has the most terminal flatulence problem known to mankind. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised, Chicago's not on some sort of permanent chemical alert status. Simply down to the fact that you've been outside and farted. And need I say any more about the fact that BC has opened his doors to you, and the first thing you do to him is gas the bastard. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. I feel sorry for him, his wife, future mini BC, and his pets dealing with your stupidity and your stink. I dread to think about the people. Okay, one last point. I dread to think of the people who moved into your old flat because they're going to have to deal with the ghosts of Alan's farts.
You good? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Time to calm down. How do you do? Aladar, how do you do?
I'm going to ask, do you feel a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a decade's worth of therapy in 3 minutes.
I'm glad.
All right, False. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
To actually answer the question, I think he cooked me about medium rare.
Oh, so that's how you're gonna rate it, like on the doneness scale.
Yep.
You're gonna get charred in a minute. So, okay, so back to Raw.
Yep. What you got for me,
Minutes on the
folks?
timer. Ready, go.
So the first thing that I ever knew about you was about how your dumbass fell down a fucking dam. All right.
Yep.
And I'd say that was a pretty good thing to be introduced to you with. You know, furthermore, I have never seen a more pathetic display than you trying to put a fucking missile and Revenge of the Fallen Skyward at Tombstone. I have never seen a more pathetic display of shoot the missile, go pick up, put missile back in, shoot out again. That was so saddening. It is so hard not to fucking die right there. Second off, all of my Gundams are yellow now because of you. And I don't appreciate that. I really don't. I liked it when they were nicely colored. Everything is ruined now. The stickers are probably peeling off my guys back there. I'm not happy about it. Furthermore, all right, like fucking, but besides the missile thing, you know, that was just really saddening. All right, like. Have you ever stood behind someone and just wondered what the fuck they're doing? I followed you around the dealer room for about 5 minutes, and I've never been more confused by someone's real life pathfinding. What the fuck are you doing when you're shopping, dude? Also, what is that ass haircut? You look so stupid. I don't know what caused you to shave your head, but go buy a wig. You look dumb. I love you to death, but you look so fucking dumb right now. Also, this entire stream, your glasses have been crooked, and this made me want to strangle the life out of you. And they're broken. Get new glasses. Use tape. Step it up a notch. What are you doing? God damn, dude. Into all of your life, you just gotta step it up a notch, man. You gotta step it up and stop hurting everyone with your stinky ass farts. I'm tired of the yellow and everyone else. 10 years? This poor soul's dealt with that for 10 years, and BC has to wake up every morning to the smell of probably Chernobyl and an entire landfill in his house. Poor soul. That poor fucking soul. I'm shocked that you're even allowed in a residential area and not locked up in some chamber.
We still have
I don't even know where to go from there. The paint's gonna start peeling off my walls because of your dumbass, and I live states away. I'm glad I didn't trade with you because I think your trades would contaminate mine.
Oh.
That's what I got.
You feel better?
You good? You good, cowboy? You good?
You feel better?
It's funny.
I like how the fact that the moment you pointed out his glasses, we just got new details from that. He broke his fucking glasses.
Actually,
broke his glasses.
Actually, I did not do that. BC can testify when we had to
Well,
drop.
it's a good thing that it's time.
BC
So-
can testify to this real quick. When we had to drop Silverbolt off at the kennel, he bunked into me with his head, and that broke him.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Anyways, so Aladar,
First,
you were the guy. If you were to wager how he cooked you.
I gotta ask. Same question. Do you feel better?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I'd say I'm well done. He did me well done.
Okay. So who's gonna tie me in?
All right,
I could watch it if you want.
I'll chime in.
Okay.
You're starting in since I gotta wait for it. Right? Go!
Okay, so let's have a quick conversation real quick. So, can we also talk about the fact that it takes about 20 minutes, 30 seconds, and about maybe a glass of water just for you to actually function?
Yes, I have a slow startup time. I'm sorry.
So that basically confirms you're a fucking dinosaur computer. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm running Windows Vista.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not done yet. So we're all having to sit here and suffer with your bullshit. Yeah, you're just going to sit there with that big, stupid So let me get this shit straight. Everything that goes down with you, we're immediately just supposed to default to, oh, my bad. It's just the autism acting up. So not once did you think that it was because you're fucking stupid? Not once. So we're all just expected to sit here and believe that you're just defective. I have a lot of things going on just from today that will more than confirm that you are fucking stupid.
Like what?
Fuck do you run into a goddamn brick killer? Literally, how? You literally have 4 eyes. How? Literally, all I have to do is just tell you banana, and you just die.
That's circumstantial.
He gets drunk if he doesn't sleep right. You don't need the fucking alcohol. You can be more than fucking happy if you just choose not to sleep one night. You'll be the loudest party at that point. So despite everything that you have claimed, I have yet to see you actually prove that you're as smart as you fucking claim, Mr. Paleontologist. And before you sit there and start naming a bunch of fucking names, let me bear in mind, right quick, how many of those names did I have to correct you on?
I don't know, Mr. Thurisno's Pizza.
I don't know, Mr. Shut the fuck up. And also, can we also keep in mind the fact that this man is a living embodiment of oppositional defiance? You can tell him to do something as simple as just fucking brush his teeth, and he'll look at you and go, "The fuck? Why do I need to do something as boring as that?" Bitch, it's because you're breastfeeding. Now I'm done.
Can I chime in for one thing?
Huh?
Well,
1, your glasses are crooked again. 2, you said you were on Windows Vista. Bro, you'd be like fucking Windows 8 or like Windows ME, i.e. the worst OS Microsoft has ever fucking released. Windows Vista's too good for you. Anyway, that's it. I just want to say that.
Okay.
If he was a paleontologist, he'd be the idiot that would fall headfirst down a pit that he didn't see.
Bro, they'd be the fossils. He'd be the fossils.
oh, don't worry. I got something for that.
Hey, Aladar.
Yes.
How to do?
First, do you feel a little bit better?
No, I feel like I could have done a lot worse.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, I held back a little bit because a lot of what I wanted to say.
I was gonna say I felt like you were pulling punches. Even I could feel that.
Even
Like,
yeah.
Look, there were some things I was ready to say that I'm convinced would get us canceled.
Okay. So bearing that in mind, you cooked me up just as well as you did my T-bone for my birthday. You did me just right.
That sounds dirty as fuck, but I'll take it.
But this sounds kind of bad.
All right. The time has come.
Oh, no.
What? Is this the clock up?
Clock up. Ready. You're going to go in 3, 2, 1, because you got all night. Go!
So you're going to sit here and tell us that you're going to just willingly use your autism as a crutch when you can't even walk your two goddamn feet? I was prepared to turn your entire birthday into a rap session, but then again, not even a rap will save your fucking ass. Dude, how many times have we told you stop farting? Guess what? You just lost to fucking Woody. And not only because of you lost not in the worst ways possible. In front of 4 audiences, or 4 witnesses, an entire audience, and a live stream that's going to be cementing your fucking future. Because not only is that, it's going to be like it's going to be like the dam, concrete it into your fucking head. And, dude, I swear to God, I'm at this point where I'm believing with the amount of times you let yourself fart on a constant basis. I'm surprised BC doesn't go to your room, open the door, and see all the new coloring. I'm expecting him to go to your room and be like, oh, nice shade of green. You're gonna look at him and go, what green?
Why'd you paint the walls?
What do you mean? You don't see the green on the wall? Huh? Like seriously, I'm pretty sure this was white before when I started. I'm kidding. That was actually naturally green. That's just a throw. But honestly, I'm betting to the day that with how much shit that you literally hit yourself with, or get hit with, or whatever the fuck, when you die, I'm going to be sure you're buried. And by the time paleontologists discover your body, no one's going to know what the fuck you are. Not even Grant will identify the body.
Okay.
Hey, I made that one joke towards BC, and he thought that one was gonna work. Looks like I just let him lie. But yeah, no. The fact that you constantly go on a daily basis, trying to believe that you think you're Tony Stark. I'm sorry, you have the intelligence level of the Hulk. And on top of all that, I'm going to be feeling a lot better that I got a little bit off the top.
That's a good one.
Just, and every time I do try to help you. I'll be nice. I do try to help you whenever you want to say something here and there. But, dude, bruh.
Thank you for that.
If
Seriously.
If you're going to say something, at least say something with confidence. All you gotta give us is fucking bullshit.
Seriously,
fucking
thanks
Christ.
for that.
Yeah, I try. But then again, if I simply told you to write shit down, it's gonna be like an airplane, not fucking here. Because it's sailing off somewhere else. Hey, look, you're about to rip off another fucking part.
Actually, I'm checking on the puppy.
Yeah, check
He's
on
good.
our puppy. Hey, how's the puppy doing? Does he got a pulse still after how many times you've been farting in his face?
Yeah, he's still got a pulse. He's laying down right now.
Yeah, I bet he does. Shut the fuck up. You're not supposed to be talking back, Mr. Shutter. Fucking Christ. Just fucking damn spin blade motherfucker. I'm surprised you don't play Destiny, because your favorite move would be Helicopter! Fucking Christ, speed bump motherfucker. Fucking there are things I would say that would definitely get us canceled. And I'm being nice on that one too. Fucking just do yourself a favor. What's that?
I said, are you feeling okay, Savage? Are you ready to come off the chain a bit? Or
no, because here's the first thing. This is the time the grill will only be mine. And you're gonna get fucking charbroiled, motherfucker.
All right, what else you got?
Well, the fact that you...
Before you go, hey, come here. So just come here.
Nope. Stop. No.
I'm not taking the grill. Come here. Come a little closer. Limits gone. Go.
Ooh, what you got for me?
What kind of limits are gone? Because I don't want to just say some things that will get us hurt.
Just go.
You fucking... I'm not gonna fucking say that. Because first of all, that will definitely get us a strike from YouTube.
Anyway.
Rather not. Also, we would say something hypothetical, right? Like, oh, next thing you know, you could just walk down the step and kick a dog. You're gonna come out of the corner like, I actually did something worse than that. You see, I walked over a dog and just snapped his fucking neck, bruh. And you're gonna say that nonchalantly as if it was just yesterday. How the fuck can you just say, "Oh, I got ran over by a speed bike," and not be fucking unimpressed by it? I've seen people get hit for less.
Oh my God.
Like, bruh. What next? You're gonna say, "Oh no, it's fine. I just gassed the entirety of the United Nations."
You are the only MF that can say I got ran over in casual conversation and have no one bat an eye.
He's the living embodiment of, "Oh, I did that, but worse," and just walk out of the rooms. Who starts a conversation with that? I just got it. Fucking hell. You're probably the reason why a lot of soda companies nowadays cancel, because they're like, what's that stench? What's that stench for smelling? You walking in the fucking testing room. Fucking just letting it all out. I'm pretty sure there's at least 17 national bans on you. And 19 of them are just on your ass. If anyone were to see you on a no-fly zone going straight to an airport, they're gonna stop you right the fuck there and then put you back into Guantanamo Bay for terrorism, essentially. Just fucking. And look, he just got that one again. I'm surprised the FBI is not coming through BC's door right now. CDC, hello, we got another victim. We got another case of the coronavirus coming from his ass. Or you know what? Fuck it. Considering the fact that you guys, if I recall, you guys did get it, so I'm going you. It's probably a new fucking strain.
Oh.
The doctors are gonna look at you like, all right, so good news, bad news. Good news. Do you want to be named of a disease?
He did it again.
And you just heard Woody as I was saying shit like that. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure this is your weakness, aerosol.
No.
No, it's probably not. It'll help my fucking ass live a little longer.
Thing is, Savage, nobody said the 3 code words.
No, and he's still doing it. Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
I'm going to try and stop him. 3, 2, 1. Dragon shout.
Dragon shout. Or you know what? He's just. You know what? I think that's what it is. He is so broken that the no more farting function is completely fucking alt F4 in his fucking mind. No matter what we're gonna tell you, you are so fucking dumb on some of these occasions. I swear. You're great and all, but tell me, when's the Rexy saga coming out again? Oh yeah, I went there.
Fair.
And while we're getting on the subject of sagas here, hey Prowl, maybe you should step away from the razor's edge.
Oh, well played.
Oh, he burned him so hard he got me in the fucking crossfire. Ow! You know what? Just for that, give me that. Give me the girl.
Wait, I got it. Oh.
Ah!
Got him.
Wait, I got a bit. Can I do a bit?
You want to do a bit? What's your
I
bit?
have one thing. Okay, wait.
Where do you want to be? Is it?
Hello? Oh, hey, BC. Aladar got arrested? FBI? They found there's a global virus outbreak from his ass? What?
Maybe it is.
What? He's being executed? What? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. They're gonna execute him. 10 million dead. Chicago leveled. Oh my God. I mean, all right. That's it. That's my bit.
I like the phone.
Nice.
I like the phone ringing.
Great.
Also, maybe it's.
Welcome.
Unfortunately, you missed the bulk of the show, my friend. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you were just in time for the other half of the bulk.
Because we're finally actually reaching the the after party.
Oh, my head.
Oh my god. Okay,
I'm
so
surprised you can feel.
Aladar,
Yeah,
how do you do?
I'm overcooked. There is just charred remains. You feel better?
No.
Okay.
All these guys will lie to you. No, I don't.
Your head hurts? What? Were you trying to think again?
It's a
No,
pity you
laughing.
roast so easily, or I'd maybe have a sense of satisfaction.
Shut up, Galvatron.
Glad you got it.
Oh, PS4 collector just had to stop by and say Happy New Year to the sexy savage in his beard.
Let's go.
I bet.
So, Bolt just threw his ass into the ring and he just gassed me again.
How does it feel to be on the receiving end for once?
Do you feel better over there, Mini Mutt? He's looking at me like, you fucking better not.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my god.
How does it feel
What?
to be on the receiving end, considering the fact that us three, I mean, me, BC, and Savage are usually on the receiving end of your ass?
all I'm going to say is, Woody, don't you have a question for BC?
Bro, you didn't have to deal with his dumbass in person.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel sorry for having to deal with him for 10 years, over a decade.
That's true, but see, the stench from him has always just been like hypothetical. I was at ground zero for a while.
Yeah, but the thing is,
If he pulled one of those, me and everyone in the convention center would have melted. Right there.
he's actually,
That's a risk. That's a big risk, man. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous job.
Okay, Aladar, unfortunately, I can't take you to the next con with all this. You're proving my point!
I'm pretty sure they compared the atom bomb to Alan's ass at this point.
to be honest, I'm just saying, look, he's killed one laptop. And I mean outright killed it with one of his farts.
Oh
My first ever stream, he farted at, and everyone heard my laptop screaming in pain. Everyone heard it scream. And
Yeah.
who could forget that one episode? That one episode where you gassed me, Savage, and BC all within 10 minutes of each other.
And I got you twice.
That is not normal.
It's never normal.
I swear you're from like Stranger Things. You're from that lab that bred 11, where they're experimenting on people, and you just happen to escape.
Mebius asks,
my
how
head.
drunk are you right now? Who are you?
Okay,
who are you referring to in that question?
Yeah. Who are you referring to, real quick, Mebius?
None of us are drunk, just to cover that umbrella.
I mean, I'd like it if I could actually have a drink, but
I
I'm live on the
shoved
air,
the
so I kinda
46
can't.
bottles of vodka deeper under my desk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But seriously, Woody,
I don't actually have 46 bottles.
don't you have a question for BC?
No one saw the wink.
Well, I can't even think about what questions I would have asked him.
Well, there's a tradition that you started.
GBT, what are we going to talk about next week?
Oh, fuck, that's right. I did give into that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I'm
See,
drinking fermented tuna.
Okay.
Tuna paste.
see, it was going to be the roast of the out mode, but then we decided, fuck it. So, what is next week's topic?
I mean,
PS4. What?
Thank you.
Anyway,
I'm surprised I'm not hearing sirens in the background. Because you farted and now there's a chemical alert siren going off.
No, what?
They tried to test hazmat suits with Aladar. Then they went for a brand new biosuits because for some reason the test subjects always died.
I'm trying to work out which evil lab actually created him.
It's happening.
Get down!
Honestly, I don't know which evil lab from like pop culture.
So, anyways, real quick, Mebius, you, sir, you. I have a question for you. What are your top 5 figures of the year? And you get to include 3 honorable mentions.
I'm worried about something.
What?
Bolt and me just farted in unison.
Oh, no.
I plan to distance.
See, why is it all these server hiccups with this with the stream are literally down to Alan's ass?
Because I pooted.
Do you guys remember the commercial of the Lego City stuff? Like, a man has fallen into a Lego City river. Build the rescue chopper to save him. You don't want to know why that guy fell in the river? Because this guy gassed him so hard, I got fucking blind for a moment and fell in the river.
A man has fallen down a dam in Lego City. That man was him.
See, did I just hear Mini-Mutt leave the room?
No, you heard Mini-Mutt scratching.
Oh,
I mean,
He wants out. Freebie!
I can go save him right now.
Do you want me to actually let him? Do you actually want to take him out there so he can get a break from the nest?
Not really. It's kind of a mess over here, and I really don't want to risk him possibly chewing on something that's valuable.
to be honest, I'm surprised Mini-Mutt even has a sense of smell at the moment.
You know what? Give me a second. Give me a second here.
Yeah, it's Silverbolt literally that nose blind. You could literally pin bacon to his nose, and he'd not even notice it was there.
No.
Also, he does have partial sense of smell left.
No,
It's
he has
officially
a
2023 for me. Let's go.
Happy fucking New Year. Bolt still has his Silverbolt still has his sense of smell. He just doesn't seem to have a whole lot of brain cells. I'll be right back.
Oh, great! You've killed them. Assaulter, Fans Project, Warbot, Macross VF, 1S God of Flame with Fast Pack Armor, Limited Edition Fans Hobby Naval Commander.
Amen on that Naval Commander, bro. Shit's a fucking awesome figure.
I'm on Happy New Year, Medius. I hope you have a happy and successful 2023.
Yep. And with that said, what is everybody's New Year's resolution to kind of try to tone things back down a little bit after cooking him?
Even Silverbolt's like saying, "Help me!"
Look at him, yo.
Anyway, so New Year's resolution, guys.
So mine is I've been trying really hard for the last month or so to really be producing some content. I've been on Twitch every day streaming, and I'm building up a giant backlog of videos. I'm going to release 2 a week for 10 weeks in a row. I'm building up 20 videos. I'm almost there. Dream for this year is I want to try and get to a point with the content that I'm making to where I could make money off of it. That's my end game. So fucking 10,000, baby. 10,000 subscribers. That's the goal. We're getting there. I don't know. I'm actually fucking trying now. Instead of just putting out a random video every 8 months.
Best of luck with that. Best of luck.
Yes, best of luck.
Yeah, best of luck, man.
I'm holding my New Year's resolution.
Oh, look at the guy.
That's all I got to say. I'm holding my New Year's resolution.
Help me!
Help!
It hurts.
Quick! Call Peter! Call Peter!
Oh, God.
being very serious though, making up for lost time and enjoying what's left with Silverbolt is one of them, and then recovering from some serious shit is another one. So there's that. That's basically all I got.
For me, it's to see some of the greatest people I've ever had met with in the coming months. Sadly, I won't be able to get to do any of that part, so I guess I can go see these two idiots.
Hey!
Hold the fuck up. Excuse the fuck out of you, sir. Excuse the fuck out of you, sir. I'm gonna be opening up my fucking doors for you. I don't know how to do shit.
And
all I'm gonna say is, Savage, think of the content you can create just filming Aladar.
yeah, probably. Bottle.
Look at you, puppy.
The dichotomy of like whatever the fuck you two are doing, and then puppy. Look at the little guy, and he goes like the bottle.
Look, even Silverbolt's like, help me. Help. Look,
Although there is that one episode
Silverbolt.
where I literally ran out and snapped his fucking neck.
Silverbolt, blink twice if you're okay. If you need help.
Oh my god, he did!
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Mini Mud.
Seriously, blink twice if you need help.
Okay, he didn't that time. He's okay.
Well, that means he's neutral. He's neutral. Best out of 3.
It genuinely looks like a hostage video. Like Aladar's just holding him by the neck like a hostage. Like, tell them you're
Blink
okay.
twice if you need help.
Tell them you're okay, Silverbolt.
See, no, he's good at this. He put his eyes under the camera so we couldn't see the blinks.
Yeah, blink twice if you need help.
Oh, I saw one. Maybe that's a maybe. I don't know.
Don't worry about. We're going to see if we can take him out. Take out the target. Take out the target. Don't worry about it.
First, he can't even hear you. Second off, he's a good puppy. He don't need.
I think
help.
they have good enough hearing where in they could probably hear what's coming out of your headphones due to how close they are to it.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Hey, Savage, mark the target.
What do you mean? I'm not marking any target. Take the shot. And I don't know what you're talking about at all, sir.
RPM.
Wait.
So
Mark target.
there's one other thing we got to do to end the year off for the Scrapyard.
Bum.
Do you know what that is?
Fuck you now.
Boat bash.
Waiting for the impact. To be fair, you kind of suck at it because I'm expecting like impact sound, right? Because with fucking Beanie, he goes, yeah, he makes a. You're like bolt bash.
Well,
Bolt
boat bash.
Oh,
Better.
The other thing I was
Hey,
expecting was...
Savage. Dun, 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 dun,
Light speed.
Yes.
I'm having fun with this.
Oh,
Wait, do you see how powerful that is? That's pretty strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Boss has yet to get Imperial March.
oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I don't want to fall out of the chair today.
You
I mean,
don't the chair. You just gotta come up with a really interesting way to die.
Yeah, but like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fall out of the chair. I'm gonna crash into the window things because it sounds funny. You know, like I'm not gonna skimp out. Like I'm
I
not
mean,
about to
to
drop my
be-
production value.
Hey,
if I'm
hey,
tired, you know,
false.
like what?
Hey, false. Bolt bash!
And he did.
Oh, fuck.
You good?
Oh my god.
I think he legit broke his ass or something.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. The it hurts was a joke. I just love how loud the window things are. The crush into them.
Oh, God.
Is this not the best puppy ever?
No, that's clearly a hostage.
So is he getting Imperial Marched or no?
No, let's just save for when he has something softer to land on.
What is just that? I mean,
I mean, we've had worse ones.
Yeah, good point.
I'm surprised that bed he's on hasn't broken yet.
Who?
You.
The bed's not the question. It was the couch that was the question.
No, see, when I got Imperial Marched, I used full-on commit to the bit.
Oh my
So much so that he slammed his head on the fucking bin that was behind the couch.
So he killed whatever brain cells he's got left.
That thud was so loud, I legit almost stopped the show just because I thought I had to rush him to the hospital. That's how hard he committed to the bit.
Yeah,
To be honest,
saying.
To be honest, if he gets run over by freaking dirt bikes and walks away, and he Beyblades down fucking dams, you know, this guy's not gonna get taken to the hospital from a simple fall. I mean, and if anything is to go by from what you said earlier, the fact he walked into a concrete pillar, you know, then.
But if you tap him on the top of the head with a stick, he'll cry like a bitch.
So what you're telling me is, I'm being honest. You know, if Aladar was a dog, he'd run into parked cars, he'd walk backwards, wagging his head.
See,
Oh no! And he wouldn't even claim that the car hit him. He would just go out of his way just to headbutt each one. Like,
You know how like dogs chase cars? He would chase parked cars.
he chased.
He'd walk backwards, wagging his head.
All right, guys. So let's get back to those New Year's resolutions because we got way off the rails.
Hold on. He's holding his hand up. What now?
I have actually run into parked cars before.
I don't doubt it.
What did I say earlier? What did I point out?
See what I mean when we say
We're moving on. We're moving on. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm muting this fucking idiot.
Oh, thank God.
New Year's resolutions. New Year's. Aladar? Shut up.
You shut up.
So, anyway.
Yes, the scrapyard, but peaceful. Okay.
Yes, the sense and calm, tranquility, stillness.
Oh man, it's ruined.
Ah, fuck, he's back.
Okay, who let him back in?
Yeah, mini mine.
Anyways.
Who the fuck?
All
let
jokes
Nunu back
aside, whose New Year's resolution is next?
Does anyone even have one?
Well,
I mean, me and
I'm just
Eldar
hoping
said
that,
one.
You know, this year for me is
I said mine.
as happy and as successful as I can make it, and you know, I've got my trip to Florida to look forward to in September, so just got to make it till then.
He's my mini mine.
Until then, don't get taken out by gas.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Savage, you got anything?
I said mine.
That
I don't
isn't a
remember
fucking
yours
joke.
for some reason.
Mine was partially a joke and not actually a joke.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Like my New Year's resolution is literally I'm hoping to go see you fucking idiots next year.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, that's
2024 or 2023?
this
2023.
2023.
You said next year.
Technically,
It's not
Still
next year
technically
for them, man.
2022 for us.
Yeah, me and
Oh.
you, man. We're both sick, and we're both in next year before these fucks.
Oh yeah, we're in the
Thanks.
future. We're the sick people of the future.
We're doomed.
Anyways, so my New Year's resolution. This might get a little heavy for you guys, so get ready. My New Year's resolution is not going to focus on the channels. It's not going to focus on videos. It's not really going to focus on much of anything because, well, I kind of ended up having to come to terms this year with the fact that my love for Transformers, other than like, God Delta and all that, I have officially, this is me actually making the announcement official. I am selling, or basically pretty much sold, about 95% of my Transformers. And I'm going to have to say I am officially out of the MP game. Now, of course, me and Fall still have a trade deal that we got to get fully worked out. That he's going to be receiving a few things from me. But other than that, I mean, other than very, very specific exceptions, I think I'm done. I think it's about time I take my leave from the Transformers fandom. It's been a wild ride, but like obviously, if you're excited for something, I'm excited for you. If you're happy for something, I'm happy for you. But my New Year's resolution, basically, is to focus on the collections that make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
The collections that make me specifically happy, like I previously stated, is these Power Rangers Lightning Collection and Zap as a whole. Like, basically, hit the whole new Hasbro initiative for Power Rangers toys as a whole. I'm way more into this. This hits something with me a lot more than, say, this. I love the NP scale Transformers. Do not get me wrong. I think the engineering on most of those toys is simply phenomenal. But it's time for me to accept the fact that I am no longer willing to sacrifice my own sort of quote-unquote integrity for the sake of having fancy painted pieces of plastic on my shelf anymore. I'd rather put something there that feels more me. So for many of you who feel like this is like the ultimate betrayal to you, because ever since you've been a part of the channel, I've always been the Transformers guy. I always review Transformers. I always talk about Transformers. That's always been my bag. Look, if you ain't rocking with whatever decisions I make, then there's the door. So I guess you could say one of my major New Year's resolutions is to stop pleasing everybody.
Yep.
I'm going to do ultimately what makes me happy. And with that said, I know for a fact a lot of people are already wondering, how are you moving forward with the Scrapyard community? January 11th is coming up. That is a major thing for two reasons. One is my wife's birthday. Two, it is the death anniversary of my friend. That friend, whom I loved and respected with my entire being, deserves a lot more recognition than he does get. So, from here on out, when it comes to the New Year's resolution, I feel like a lot of my content creation as a whole, it really isn't going to be towards reviews anymore. Mine is going to focus a lot more on doing this, doing the streams, doing BC builds, maybe covering a few things in a separate type of video series where I sit down and discuss different things where I actually sit down and I do the research. I plan on doing something that I'm planning on calling the BC Retrospective. Look forward to that. Aladar's been helping me with it because I'm just going to go ahead and flat out spoil what the first episode is going to be. For the video game, well, okay, not so much video game fanatics, but for those of us who do play games, I hope you recognize this series because the BC Retrospective's first episode is going to be the Darksider Saga.
Okay.
I have but one question. Now, this is by default going to come off as a plug, and it's not meant to, but with you being out of the Transformers game for the most part and your non-Transformers reviews being on Madanuva, what does it mean for that?
Well, here's the thing. The non-Transformers reviews that are already on Madanuva, for the most part, are staying on Madanuva.
Mm-hmm.
However, if I do decide to keep some level of video review material on the channel, honestly, I'm mainly going to cover stuff like this.
Zap.
And Power Rangers as a whole. Or
Okay.
mainly just like the Power Ranger mecha. Because that makes more sense to go on my channel.
But the Rangers themselves and the monsters and shit will still go on Madanuva.
Exactly, because
Okay.
let's face it, with the way I do things with my channel as a whole, I don't like cussing in my videos on my channel specifically. I don't like doing it. Like obviously, when I'm on the Scrapyard, I will cuss like a fucking sailor. That's
But
the way I am.
Madanuva.
But when it comes to doing my toy reviews, I try to come off a little more professional. So that's what I do. What I will end up doing on Madanuva is that, but more unchained, more unfiltered.
Fistics!
And that's another thing. I want to focus more on skit content. Because honestly, I get more joy writing funny skits. Because they're quick, they're easy, they're fun.
Just remember how much fun it was to do the Piranha's Head one.
That one was fucking great. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend you go check out at least the intro skit to that one. It's one of our best works.
It's also up on TikTok if you can't find the actual video.
That being said, before I get derailed again, a lot of the efforts that's going to be going into the Scrapyard community as a whole, I want to start bringing the Discord server into the limelight a little more.
Okay.
Like, I want the Discord server to actually be the safe haven that I keep claiming is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody here, obviously, to really help us in getting the word out and showing that the Scrapyard community is not what others may perceive it to be. And with that said, I guess what I'm trying to say is my New Year's resolution, quite simply, is I want to choose to be better. And because of the fact that I want to choose to be better, it basically means I have to try harder to be less strict, I guess, for lack of a better term, like I need to try and be more open to other ideas that are outside of what the normal program is. I need to be more open to the possibility of letting one of you guys take the reins for an episode. I need to be more open to the possibility of having people on here that really don't like doing these kind of things. I need to start really opening Scrapyard up. I need to start opening up more opportunities for us as not just a group, not just the crew, but us as the community. Because the crew is always going to be crew.
Exactly.
But the Scrapyard community, that is something that is so much more. And that is something that I want to make sure gets the love and respect it rightfully deserves. So I apologize for the fact that was extremely long-winded. I didn't think it was going to be that long. But yeah, I mean, again, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, now's your chance to bring them up.
Basically, you want to try to be more like the Rodimus you really are.
I guess you could say that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But I'm not, man, I don't know.
That's the best way I can summarize it.
Right, gotcha.
But then again,
So anyways, we will link the Discord server in the description. And I do have a Rhinos update. Those plugs are really going to only happen once every other month or so. But there is the possibility that the shop will be returning.
Ooh.
mm-hmm.
So you guys remember those days where I was streaming Scrapyard from Rhino's Hobbies? Those days could end up coming back at some point. So just be patient. You went robot for a second. What did you say, Aladar?
I said I miss those days.
I do too. So yeah, I mean, it's almost midnight for me and Aladar. I will. I guess we can just go ahead and end the stream right here. If unless you guys
real quick,
have something you want to say.
I was literally about to say right quick, I put the link to the server in the live chat. So if anyone wants to join it, that you're right now, go ahead.
Anyways, again, if you guys have anything you want to say, now's your chance to do it. Otherwise, we will be signing out so we can all actually enjoy the rest of New Year's.
What are we going into next week? You didn't ever actually answer that.
I feel like next week we should definitely take it easy. So,
Okay.
trust me, as much as I really want to start the year off strong with a major topic that I know for a fact is big and hot right now, after the absolute fucking epicness that is this episode, I don't think it's a good idea to do that right now. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and make next week a free for all, where we're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about, but we're gonna be respectable, and we are going to start practicing new outlooks with Scrapyard as a whole.
Fuck you.
You heard that, Savage. Behave yourself. And
Fuck you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but so that we don't drag this on any longer, I guess.
False. Initiate Protocol 12.
Which fucking one is that, man? Do I need the bomb? Do I need the gun? What do you? Which one's 12? Oh shit, that one. Fuck the alarm. The alarm.
Attention all citizens of South Chicago. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate now. It's happening. It's gonna fucking fly.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if that was 12. I don't know. I did that.
Oh god. Anyways, Happy
So
New
we
Year,
don't drag
everybody.
this on. Happy New Year's. We'll
I just
catch
wanted
you
to-
all.
Yeah, I just wanted to lighten the mood a little bit. Thank you guys for tuning into the Scrapyard for a whole year. Hell, since the beginning, basically.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate my panel. I appreciate the leaders of the Scrapyard community as well as the leaders of the crew. Everyone, you've been amazing. You've been awesome. And as per usual, for the last time this year, I've been BC.
I've been Aladar.
I've been the Savage. Happy New Year.
I've been Solo Jones, and I just want to say before, I wish you all a very happy and successful 2023, and thank you for joining us for the last show of the year.
And I've been False Convoy. Happy New Year.
Till
Whatever
all
this
are
is.
one.
I don't know.
It's a Viking thing.
Till all are one.
Till our owl.
Follow my brothers.